Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asset Podcast here on YouTube. Oh man, what we got here is Mad Magazine issue 227, December 81. Now, this is the thing, plenty of spine ticks. Look at all the spine ticks. You'd be freaking out. Our price, 90 cents cheap. Mad presents the ultimate horror movie. It serves up other yucky horrors like Excalibur, Magnum PI, Dave Burger, pizzas with everything. There's a finger and like the Chinese finger trap there. Excuse me. I got this really cheap at a con recently. I just opened it. I haven't even flipped through it yet, so let's see how it looks. Super Sports. I love it. That's how really honestly, I got into Mad heavy through the books. We used to go on vacation pretty much every spring break at least once during the summer. And I could talk to my mom. She'd tell me she always go to Candy Drugs store where she got like snacks and shit for the trip. I could talk to her about only one man paperback books and a couple comics. The paperbacks were cheap. I mean, let's see, they say $1.50. Yeah, I say they were cheap. Arbor Day. You probably noticed there's a lot of movies around today. The reason for this is horror movies make big money. Modern horror films differ from the old Frankenstein Dracula type flicks because of changes in taste. Today's moviegoers are weaned on TV violence, Saturday morning cartoons, midnight football, and the 7 o'clock news. They may have plenty of blood, graphic mutilations, and all the yucky stuff found in films like Arbor Day. Artist Jack Davis. Writer Lou Silverstone. It's a parody of a slasher based around Arbor Day. Look at this. This is great. I love it. I didn't realize. I thought it was like a special. I didn't realize it was a number. I didn't look at that close. It's just a song that I wanted. Pretty much any man I can tell is pretty 90. If I find it in the con or a bin, they want $5 on here. I'll usually grab it if the cover looks cool. The Mad TV Corners report: the White Shadow, cause of death uncertain. It's very difficult to cause the cause of the subject's demise. Carefully examining points but possibly a very rare disease on TV. Intelligence programmers. However, this is only a theory since the aforementioned disease is also impossible to identify, having seen so infrequently. The Tim Conway Show. What else I got on here? Ena's Soap. Oh man, I love soap. Flo, Aloha Paradise, Nero Wolf, Lobo, The Waltons. Oh god. Those amazing animals. Now, who did this? This was by Sandhart. The lighter side. This is all Dave Burke stuff. Sylvan Robert. I am not. You are so. I'm not. I'm not. You are. You are. Ma Barry's trying to fight with me. He says I'm a snitch. Here we go. The lighter side of inflation. Wow, this car is really expensive. It's even more expensive than you think it is. Look at the amount of city, state, and federal taxes. The price is extra. Your Mad Horoscope. Let's see what we're reading on. Today's birthday. There's a party planned for you. I got surprised. Okay, they got this wrong. June 22nd through July 22nd is not Hall 1, and we're not moon children, but for good immediate satisfactions for a far off goal, and just hope you don't die in the meantime. A few hassles await you in the upcoming weeks, while they will be minor, it will be enough to make you snap. Critical information may be incorrect, so you might want to disregard anything read in this horoscope column. This is by John Ficarra. Mac Rich for the Slow and Lazy. Peter Paul Borges. Check room attendant at news camp. Pom Pom girl for chess tournaments. Luke player in a punk rock band. Bath attendant for the Hell's Angel Club. How many states can you find in this photo? This is Chris Hart, writer, George Woodbridge on the art. Wow. People have the pen machines are actually good in them not dealing drugs. Where's number one? I gotta see this. Huh? Oh. Excalibur, Don Martin version. Oh man, Don Martin writing about Larry Siegel. He's in Excalibur. I never cared about that movie, but I've watched it so many times, and I just I had to do some nice girl I knew for a long time. Loved it. The Mad Questionnaire for Uncovering America's Truly Needy. This is by artist Bob Clark, not the movie maker. He might have done for that. Within the last 3 months, have you ever been so hungry you're seriously contemplating eating your own food? It's the only one in your apartment that you your grandpa's chin. Has the Chrysler Corporation offered you a rebate even though you never bought a car? Is there a telephone named in your car? A Mad Look at Teachers by Bob Clark, art. artist, and Stan Hart, the writer. More subdivisions for public places by Angela Torres is the artist, and Dick DiBartello is the writer. Bar series sections picked up and making out section. Airplanes, no fear of flying. Passengers rows A to R. Barfing passengers rows S to Z. What about the people that are scared to death of flying? Barbershop, please have your choice of barber ready when called. Sal, conservative haircut, no small talk. Hal, macho haircut, sports talk. Bruce, all couture hairstyle, gossip. I actually remember this ad. I remember this thing. I just remember that one for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably one of the books. The Mad Survey, today's living show why you can't win. You can't win with food. You learn that sweets and food preservatives are bad for you, so use sugar substitute and cut out all preserved foods. However, saccharine can cause bladder cancer, and unpreserved foods can swell and give you botulism, so you switch to healthy protein foods like eggs and meat. However, eggs raise your cholesterol level. The monosodium glutamate in the meat tenderizers cause another form of cancer. Meat fat is bad for your triglycerides, so you switch to leafy vegetables. However, lettuce is sprayed with insecticides, which not only harm the ozone, but also cause another form of cancer. So you're eating nothing but sunflower seeds and ice cubes. You lose 20 pounds and feel terrific. I remember this now. However, 2 weeks later, you collapse in the street and Mansfield wreck, and the paramedics rescue you just in time. However, your Russian emergency ward will feed you the deadliest poison of all, for which there is no substitute or cure. Hospital food. Wow. Good sounds, bad sounds. Paul Coker, artist, Stan Hart, the writer. Magnum P. Who did this? Oh, Mort Dunker. Spy versus Spy. I remember that. Did I have this issue maybe? Or did I just have a lot of this reprinted like super special stuff? But I remember a lot of this. And this is one where I was a horror movie guy, so I would have picked it up because of that cover. And the thing was, what mad for me is even like the shows and movies I parodied, I didn't watch. They made me laugh anymore because it was just the parody worked that well. Oh wow, the folding has not been done, so I'm probably gonna do it. Oh god, what new subject has brought out our animal instincts? If you look close, there's part of the snout. You work it down here. It says Miss Piggy in the back cover, which is a surgery area. It's nice. But he's sitting there, wife and husband. The dog's going through. So he throws him the meat. The dog chokes and dies. They freak out, starts choking the wife. He looks down. The dog's messing with him. I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. And remember, if you video, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all that other bullshit. And one thing everybody I put out back, I think it was in November. I was like, hey, look, I'm right at 300 subs on here. I'd like to hit 300 for the year's out. Yeah, I was like at 292, I think it was. I put it on YouTube. I got a couple forums I'll post these videos at. Well, there's gonna be like a couple subs here and there. I said, it's building. I was like, I'll make it for the year. And then all of a sudden, look, I'm at 300, like 32. And I think I'm on like 352 now. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, I know not everything gets a huge amount of views, but thank you. So I'm out, everybody. Laters.